Hi guys, welcome to the another lecture, and in this lecture we are going to learn about how to create table using GUI. So there are two ways we can create table. The first is using GUI and the second one is using query. We will cover the GUI part here. The GUI stands for graphical user interface. This all the interface you are seeing is a graphical user interface, and creating table using graphical user interface is fairly simple, but I prefer the SQL, and it is not that difficult as well. So the preferred way is using query, but for your knowledge I will cover the GUI part as well. Now to create a table using GUI, we will simply have to right click on the tables. Then so here is the tables. We have to right click on the table. You will find a new table here, and we will simply put the table name, let it be table 1, and after putting the table name we can use this column here to name our column. Let it be column 1, and we can declare the data type, the size, whether we want the column null or not, and there is a PK. PK stands for the primary key, and we will cover this in the later videos. We can declare the PK here. We can add more rows by clicking the plus icon here. So we can add the number of rows here, column 1, 2, then whatever number of columns you want. There are number of data types we can use. So let's just create the table, and here we must find our table 1. So here we got our table 1, but in case you created table and you are unable to find your table, then you can always use this refresh button here. Then you can always use this refresh button and the table will appear instantly. So this is the way you can create table using GUI, and you can we are not using this table in our later example, so let's just drop the table. Now we will drop the table. For dropping the table, you will have to right click on the table name, then go to table. Here you will find the drop option. Simply click on the drop and apply. Now the table 1 has been dropped. So the database refreshed, and you cannot find the table here. So as you can see, the table we created is now gone. So these are the way to create and drop table, and see you guys in the next lecture.